Well, I'm not quite sure how I missed this, but there's going to be another Dynasty game with Vikings Dynasty. So that'll be joining Vampire Dynasty, Pirate Dynasty, and I'm thinking Farmers Dynasty 2, all in the pipeline for Toplitz. So let's have a quick look at the trailer. As much as I'd like to say this is the in-game engine, I don't think it is. But the wreckage there when we start, is this where we start off? He's fully clothed. He doesn't look like he's a refugee or nothing. Maybe he's just chilling there. Some seagulls. Hopefully we can kill those little buggers. I do like the details on the trees and that. I kind of really hope it's not Unreal Engine 5, because if you follow any discourse around gamers, everyone is fed up of Unreal Engine 5 and using the same assets over and over, and the games run like dog crap. I mean, I've got a 3070, it should still be okay. I struggle with a lot of games lately, and I know people on like the 40 series are struggling with games, so hopefully they know what they're doing and it's optimized and it's not like just a nightmare to run. Like I mentioned before, but the boar seems to be a common thread throughout all of these games. I've fought them in Medieval Dynasty. The little buggers go after me in Sengoku, and I think one of my first deaths in Wild West Dynasty was to the boar. Evil little creatures. Okay, I like this detail. Colors are pretty cool. I like the crisscross here, which makes me think, do we need a lot of leather in this one? You know, when we're building the clothes, is leather going to be more of a requirement? The axe looks pretty cool. Everything just looks, I mean, obviously it's a teaser trailer, so everything's probably oomphed to the max. And the cape, is the cape going to be part of the suit, or is it going to be part of, you have to build it separately? Oh, and did you see that? Let me go back a little bit. We got some runes on the belt. Nice little touch. There we go. That's actually a better look of it, isn't it? I don't speak Viking, funnily enough. So I don't know. This could just be a bit of light, but whatever these... Is it file? P-H-I-A-L. Files. Does that look like it's just blowing a bit of mist up, like vapors to keep them warm? You know, like, is there maybe like a bit of Vicks in a jar? Got your little pouch there for whatever, but then there's the little white there, so it could just be a graphical thing. Oh, it's bloody snow. Do you like it's a snowflake? See, the snowflakes everywhere. Dropping trees, every game needs them. Alright, let's look at this. One thing they do get right, I love the buildings in the games, the designs of them. And there's quite a lot of detail here. So is this a house, or is it going to be like a larger house? We've got the drying racks here, probably for meat and leather. That will make for hide, drying it. That's the leather tanner, isn't it, there? So we can make that. I'm not seeing a smithy. Maybe that's it. I don't know. The circle. Plenty of wood. A bucket and whatever that thing is there. Trophies on the wall. A ladder. I don't think I've seen any of the games just yet. And then the slant of the wall. I do like that. Very detailed, isn't it? I mean, you can't judge a book by its... Well, sorry, no, that's not the right phrase, but... We've been stung by teaser trailers before, but... This bit I absolutely love. Before it does it, though. The Sengoku, I don't remember shrines as much in Medieval Dynasty. It's been a while. Maybe they've added them in, but I don't really remember them. But in Sengoku Dynasty, they are important, and it's a facet of your character. So I like that the spirituality is back in this game as well. But I love this little transition now. How cool is that? And then here we have the village. So my question was, if it's land and sea, we can see the boats there. We've got like long ships, and then that one without its sail. I'm not actually seeing a dock, you know, are they just passing by? We've got islands there in the distance, and this is the question I've got is it going to be like a series of like islands, and that's why we have the boats this time, or is it all just going to be one big land on the shore and we just move our boats up and down? I was just saying that looks like a church, but if it's Viking, it should be pre-Christianity then, shouldn't it? But yeah, the style of the houses, you've got the bricks and the thatch on it, which kind of reminds me of, you have stones on the Sengoku houses. They look like little market stalls there. The long house, that must be the long house. That looks like different, doesn't it? It's quite detailed. Is this a temple? I do like the design though. For once, I do want to try and make a building with plenty of wood all around it, like a fence. But as it zooms in, maybe we'll get a sense of it. I don't think we do because, nope. Oh. Now, some games, your trophies and your sigils give you like, I don't know, is this going to give you like some kind of, is it going to be realistic, or is it going to give you like, you know, a spiritual buff to the house or something like that, to the village? And here we go, Asuka Dynasty. Maybe that's not fair, but we've got the dude and the woman, which kind of reminds me of Asuka. We've got a daughter this time, not a dude, so hopefully whatever child you have first can be your dynasty on this one. It doesn't have to be a son. You got the Vikings there in the boat. These look like, so you got red coats and you got normal. Do we have guards in this game? And then are they like uniform? Because one thing I'd like to see, I'm playing Sengoku now. I've got clothes for the villagers, but they don't seem to get changed into them. And I think I'd like that element as well of like, you know, particularly when it's like winter, you know, put some warm clothes on, you know, have sense. You've got to reserve judgment. It's exciting because everyone loves Vikings. Is it a bit too late? I don't know, because as the Vikings bubble burst, you've got strong competition with Asuka and you've got strong competition with Valheim. Assassin's Creed, I never really played that one, Valhalla. Maybe it should have come out a year ago. So long as they don't rush it, which Toplitz has a habit of throwing everything into early access with varying successes, varying degrees of success. As long as they don't rush it and they're given time to do it, this could be great. It really could. Could be interesting. Similar formula, but do something different with it now, I think. And I think that's what we've seen with the other three studios. Medieval, Sengoku, and Wild West. They're all doing their own thing within the template. So hopefully Vikings will add something else. Digital Daredevil, so it's the fourth game and it's a fourth studio. So it won't have anything to do with the other stuff. And it's not going to be like the other games. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be good. And I will be keeping an eye on it. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you some content on it when I know more. Let me know in the comments. Is this a game that you're interested in? I've wishlisted it already. Are you going to wishlist it? Are you going to keep an eye on it? Please like the video, subscribe, so I can tell Toplitz that I'm the man for this content.